I'm pretty sure it's my wisdom tooth because it's right behind it. I really hope I'm not stuck with that for the rest of my pregnancy. That would kind of suck. It's forcing me to eat slower. Not that that's a bad thing. Yeah, otherwise I would be stuck to soups and broths and breads for the most part, unfortunately, or pasta, because if I try opening my mouth any more than what I just did, works like a motherfucker with that wisdom tooth. Like I said, Daniel gets that every once in a while with his too, so I wonder if it might just be a common thing when you have a wisdom tooth for it to kind of hurt every once in a while, especially when you're sick. Everything's more swollen when you're sick, so that's why I kind of said I want to see what happens when I'm not sick anymore and see if that kind of flares back down. If it doesn't, I definitely have to be seen, but like... It could just be a temporary thing. When you're pregnant, everything swells, including your gums. And that could be also what I'm experiencing, is just swollen gums. And that could cause my wisdom tooth to rub on that, so I wouldn't be surprised if that might even be a thing. Like I said, what they'll probably do for temporary relief is either tell me to take Tylenol to get the pain to stop, or to use Orajel every couple of days. Because it's not something you want to use all the time. Orajel has benzocaine in it, which can also be dangerous during pregnancy if you use too much of it. So, for temporary tooth pain, you can use Orajel up to 3 days, and that's it. When you're pregnant, just because there's an increased risk of that being absorbed and past the baby. So you gotta be a little careful. And with that being right towards the back of my throat, that scares me. Like, I'm more like, what if I swallow it? Will my throat go numb too? I think I've accidentally swallowed Orajel before, but I don't think it numbed my throat, if I remember correctly. I think it's only something that works on your gums. Or your finger. Like on the light, like your skin. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I don't want to find out the hard way either. First thing first, I gotta contact my OB and let them know I'm having a tooth problem. Because the first thing they're gonna tell me to do is what I'm able to do with a dentist. Once I know what I'm able to do with a dentist, then I can let the dentist know what I want done for my tooth. So, what they'll end up doing is they'll take a look at my tooth and they'll see whether or not it's worth pulling it. What they may do is tell me to wait until I'm about 16 weeks. Because the thing about pregnancy is normally they don't like to do things like that in the first trimester. They like to kind of wait until that baby's at least 16 weeks, so when you're in your second. But we'll kind of just see what they can do, because they don't want me to also be in pain like that. That can be stressful with me being pregnant. So it kind of just kind of depends. Like, if it's serious enough for them to do it now, they'll do it now. If it's not serious enough, they're gonna wait. This is what they do. It's like, this is stupid. Guess I'm just gonna eat with my mouth half open now. Just can't take big bites. I'll have to take small bites when I eat. And I'll have to chew very slowly. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Like I said, the tooth did not start hurting me until I got sick. So something tells me it has something to do with just my mouth being swollen at the moment. It's really weird how it didn't start hurting me until recently. So I haven't noticed any swelling on my gums, so I do find that weird. It's just my back of my mouth. Although I probably should keep an eye on it and make sure that it doesn't get worse. Part of my problem is I have a blood vessel at the back, right there. I have a vessel that runs right there. And that vessel is swollen. That's what's hurting. I'm gonna check my children for a second. Hold on. That's Izzy crying. That's not Eleanor. I thought it was Eleanor. The reason why I had to check is I had to make sure she didn't fall. She started learning how to stand up on her crib. I'm like, please tell me you didn't fall. I'm gonna have to want to call people today. What was I doing? I was about to do something, completely forgot. Oh yeah, I was gonna check my tooth. I'll be right back. Okay. It's a little swollen on the back of my mouth, but it's not crazy swollen. And it looks like with it swollen back there that my wisdom tooth is rubbing up against my cheek, causing it to hurt. But it could also be a sign that my wisdom teeth is trying to come through on the back. I don't think it's completely through yet because the tip of it's only showing. So I want to say that my wisdom teeth could just be trying to come all the way through, and it's having a hard time pushing on my other teeth, and that could be causing me pain. She stopped crying. Okay. Does she need me or not? She stopped, so I'm guessing no. I'll get them up here in a little bit. I got parenting classes tonight. I'm so tired today. Hopefully my kids will take a nap at the same time today and not what they did yesterday where they were literally taking a nap at the separate time. And when that happened, I didn't get to take a nap. I wanted to, but I couldn't. Izzy ended up falling asleep on the couch, and then that's when Eleanor decided to wake up because she went down like 2 hours prior to that. And I'm like, God damn it, I know she's gonna wake up soon, and right as Izzy fell asleep, mwah, I was like, God damn it. I like having them on the same schedule, but when somebody messes that up, it makes it very hard to keep them on it. And not saying that it's the babysitter's fault, but she didn't keep them on that schedule, which then messed my kids up with it. And then she allowed Eleanor to sleep in her car seat, so it makes it harder for her to nap outside of it. I'm like, that was a bad habit. If anything, she should have asked for another pack and play instead of using a car seat that she's not always gonna fit in. I mean, eventually Izzy could get away with napping on her couch or something like that when she's just a little bit bigger. But like, that's the one thing. I don't mind the babysitter. She's good at what she does sometimes, but there are just certain things I'm like, really? Like, she'll call me and tell me, they didn't take a nap. Why didn't they take a nap? You may have to force them a little bit, but they have to take a nap at their age.